man, let's talk about Russell Wilson. Starting to spark debate over social media. Always has. People say he is simp, and some women say he doing right by Sierra by raising Little Future. And some of the brothers feel that Sierra is using Russell to get back at Future. For them not working out. But sometimes, I think women think they can be the exception. I think they like the challenge of trying to tame a wild young bull like a Future. Got multiple baby mamas, but then you go join the team thinking you something different than the baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? And when it don't work out, it's natural for a woman to be bitter. You know what I'm saying? For a dude, it's natural to be bitter, especially when she go out there and, she put the son out there with another dude, and now he going out there saying he his father. Any dude is gonna be bitter. We see it all the time. When these women start getting new dudes, then the estranged father want to start popping up and being involved, even if he just chose not to, and is really getting a kind of really a debate in the black community, especially in the internet, where some guys that's been through it and seen women weaponize their kids to get back at them with another dude. And you got some women, who try to act blind to the situation and say that, ain't nothing wrong with it. But they think everybody kind of see what Sierra doing. Does it bother me that, Russell Wilson stepping up? So be it. Should him and Future have a conversation or sit down about, him being there with Little Future? On a day-by-day basis, absolutely. They should sit down, have a conversation about those things and be more mature about what's going on. But the reality of it is hard. You got the media, you got people taking Future side, you got people taking Russ side, and, whatever else. And, people saying what Russ doing is weak and Sierra using him. And really, he an easy target. He's an easy target, unfortunately, man. What if he trying to do the right thing? He just caught up in between a game between him and Sierra and Future. If you had to ask her if she, who she wanted to be with, she probably would want to be with Future. That's what our track records say. And then women say, well, I matured, I learned from my mistakes. But this dude had several baby mamas before you, or a few baby mamas before you, and you still chose him. Those are the guys that are attractive in the black community. Russell Wilson went from being with a white wife that allegedly cheated on him with one of his teammates, right? Out of all the people in the world, divorced her, got with a sister, he's still getting healed. Oh, he's just too nice, goody shoes, and I see what he's doing. Whatever you do, people gonna have a problem with it. This is why you do what makes you happy. This is why you do what think. This is why you do what's best for you. This is why you do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? This is why you do what's best for you, and that's just the honest opinion about it. This is why you do what's best for you. So, my whole thing about it is, these sound like these rich people problems. But I think co-parenting has just become such a staple of, it's become such a staple of the black community, that, that is really enraging people, because a lot of people didn't went through it. When you see millionaires and people that's well off, that's co-parent, that lets you know it's not a financial thing. It's not. And, it's hard seeing, your kid, getting took to the All-Star game and getting shown to other celebrities and shown, how to throw a football and how to do his homework. You ain't there day to day. But those are the decisions you make when you choose to have a kid with a woman that you're not with. That's just the fact of the matter. When y'all dudes don't be around, your women be having all types of dudes around your kids. You know what I'm saying? That's just the fact of the matter. When you go out there and have a child with a woman, when you go out there and have a child with a woman, and you know it don't work out, what you think? You know what you think? This is what happens. So, but is some of this stuff that Russell doing is you know, is just, you know, strays? No, this is what happened when you go, you know, you go public with this type of stuff, man. And you know, some people thinking he doing it for publicity, and Sierra used him to do this for publicity to get back at Future in the course. Women say they be over the dude, but they don't be over the other dude. They don't. She really wanted Future to probably conform to her game plan and be a good dude and or be good to her. But he got all these baby mamas and nobody say, well, damn, Sierra, why you become the next? Nobody asking that question. Like, why did you literally become the next woman? Nobody legitimately asked that question. Like, damn, CC, why you become the next out of all these guys you can have in the world, right? Why did you become the next guy, the next girl? You know? What did he tell you? What did he charm you with? You know, and that's the guys they want in the black community. You can't change what they want. Russell with no money, Future with no money, she's still going with Future. Russell with money, Future with money, she still chose Future. Most women still gonna choose Future. And I can't tell you why. If you know he got all these baby mamas, you know he bad for business, you know he ain't gonna stay with you and raise your kid. You know why? What makes you think you any different? And what's so funny, B Simone, what he say? She said, I'll be the 5th or 6th baby mama as long as you put me first. This is how they thinking, bro. This is how they thinking. What women really want to do biologically, they want to procreate with what they perceive as strong, dominant men. 80-20 rule. We speak about this. 80% of women are only procreating with 20% of men. So the 20% of men are the ones they see as strong, dominant, and who they genetically want to procreate with. So they procreate with those guys, and then they turn around and they need a provider. So when those guys are good for procreations, genetics, physique, whatever, now they want to turn around and start kicking it with guys like they want to start turning around with kicking it with, you know, guys like you know, Russell Wilson, just to be the provider. You know, so he can raise him and show him to have etiquette, get him to refine school. So they really, really genetically trying to build what they trying to chase out there as women as a reformed Pookie. How they want a reformed thug that now changed his life and now he's a business guy, or he throw a basketball or throw a football and now he's a doctor. They're trying to basically create the man that they actually want. They want to reform multi-million-dollar wealthy Pookie. You know how dudes say they want a freak in the sheets? But a lady in the streets and a freak in the streets, that's kind of what they kind of built their own Frankenstein. They want the thug genetics. They want him to be able to handle himself on the street, but also they want him to be able to be refined and be able to eat dinner at top restaurants, have etiquette, pronunciate. They want the impossible, and sometimes the genetics override what they truly can be. You know, it's kind of like them creating them bullies and whatever, them deformed ass dogs that got all them sicknesses. That's what women trying to create. They trying to create the perfect dude that they want, a reformed Pookie. So they procreate with the guy they genetically attracted to. Because even for Sierra, she couldn't get the Pookie that she genetically attracted to, right? And a provider at one. So she couldn't get Future to sit down and provide and be a father. You know, she couldn't do that. He's still gonna go do what Future do. That's what he was doing before Sierra, and I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing after Sierra. So what they try to go out there to do is create the perfect reformed Pookie. So they go out there, they get the Thuggo, they get the Future, whatever, you know, trying to genetically get right. So then they get the Russell Wilson to be the provider. You know, I've been in that situation, man, and I don't think I want to do it again. And you know, they want you to be able to teach the kid, you know, how to be book smart, how to have work habits, how to be social, how to be proper, how to move in circles and all that. Meanwhile, you know, the kid just naturally want to bond with his father, his natural father. There's nothing that you can do about that. There's nothing you can do about it. And that's what Sierra is trying to do. She's trying to create the perfect Frankenstein. She's trying to create that's what most women try to do. Create the reformed Pookie. That's what she want to do. That's what they want. Tell me I'm wrong. That's what she did. She went out there and got with Nino Brown, and then she got Carlton Banks to raise him. And that's just the nasty truth of it. That's just the nasty truth of it. But that's what women want. They want the genetic dominance. And a lot of that, you be like, well, what's the genetic dominance? You know, it's like, you know, all the lionesses being attracted to the king of the pride, the top Mufasa, the top lion. That's what they want genetically. It's just primal. That's why women like taller guys to look up, to feel like they dominated, to feel like they safe and they protected. But also, then the woman wants the provider, a guy that can teach her son how to be refined and be the perfect Pookie and Ray Ray. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. You know, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313 as well. Just share the video. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.